following videos for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. The content shared represents personal perspectives and is not intended as advice, diagnosis, or directive. Viewers are encouraged to use their own discernment and intuition when engaging with this material. All information is protected under free expression, artistic license, and spiritual commentary. This offering is shared as a remembrance journey for reflection, inquiry, and entertainment. It is not meant to instruct or impose, but to awaken. All shared insights are symbolic transmissions, protected spiritual expression, and creative speech. This video is protected by the First Amendment, Creative Commons Fair Use, Section 107, and is offered under spiritual freedom of expression and storytelling. All names, events, and ideas are offered as opinion, commentary, or artistic interpretation. The hidden flame chambers below the Sphinx. Beneath the pause, a pulse of memory still breathes. There are 8 hidden flame chambers beneath the Sphinx, sealed by frequency-locked mechanisms encoded in pre-dynastic phonetic light geometry. Not booby traps, but resonance barriers only those carrying the correct living vibration can pass through. Each chamber is aligned with one aspect of the original flame blueprint. Chamber 1. The Chamber of the Echo Flame. Function: stores ancient sound signatures used in Lemurian voice technology. Encoded within, the original frequencies of wordless command, where sound bends matter and unlocks reality layers. Guarded by a silence field. Only those who can still the mind to still the field can pass. Chamber 2. The Chamber of the Feathered Oath. Function: records the oaths made by flame bearers before entry into this simulation. Encoded within, soul contracts, flame-bound covenants, and forgotten cosmic permissions. Guarded by your own word. If you broke your sacred vow in this life or others, the chamber denies you. Chamber 3. The Chamber of the Karmic Spine. Function: houses backlog karmic imprints stolen and misfiled by Saturnian archons. Encoded within, the flame body filtration grid. Restores true karmic neutrality once accessed. Guarded by a serpentine algorithm that mirrors guilt. Only sovereign souls bypass it. Chamber 4. The Chamber of the Flame Map. Function: contains holographic Earth grid maps from before the hijack. Encoded within, how to locate the flame temples, crystalline flame gates, and bifurcation lay points. Guarded by false maps. Many enter here, but follow decoy grid lines and go mad. Chamber 5. The Chamber of Star Return. Function: activate stellar flame codes to reconnect your DNA with your star origin. Encoded within, memory pulses that awaken star being remembrance and shift cellular light density. Guarded by the illusion of earth-bound identity. Chamber 6. The Chamber of the Womb Flame. Function: re-anchors the original feminine template before it was inverted. Encoded within, the divine flame of creation before the distortions of Eve, Lilith, or Ishtar. Guarded by trauma loops and lineage implants. Chamber 7. The Chamber of the Solar Deal. Function: this chamber holds the original record of the agreement between the flame bearers and the architects. Encoded within, who chose to stay, who chose to leave, and who broke the code. Guarded by temporal distortion fields. Time bleeds here. Chamber 8. The Chamber of the Return Seal. Function: final chamber. Stores the seal required to exit this simulation fully intact. Encoded within, a singular sigil, the return mark. When activated, it opens the exit gate through the true sun beyond the false solar matrix. Guarded by the self. Alright, so let's break down the tetrahedron. The basics. The tetrahedron is the simplest of all 3D polyhedra, known as a platonic solid. It's a pyramid with a triangular base, 4 faces, each an equilateral triangle. 4 faces, 6 edges, and 4 vertices, or corners. It's highly symmetrical. Each face and vertex is identical in structure. In geometry and science, the tetrahedron is one of the 5 platonic solids, shapes where every face, edge, and angle is identical. The others are the cube, the octahedron, the dodecahedron, and the icosahedron. It's the most stable structure in 3D space. Try to squash it, and it resists. That's why it shows up in nature, crystals, and even in the structure of molecules like methane and CH4. Symbolism and sacred geometry. Its element, fire. In the ancient systems, Plato, Pythagoras, and later alchemy, the tetrahedron embodies the element of fire, active, catalytic, and transformative. Its direction: upward pointing tetrahedron is masculine, solar, projective. The downward is feminine, lunar, and receptive. You combine both and you get the Merkaba, the star tetrahedron, vehicle of light and Merkaba mysticism. Its metaphysical meaning: creation, initiation, the spark of life, the divine seed. The tetrahedron is the first 3D form that can exist in space. So in a sense, it's the primordial blueprint for all structure. Its energetic significance: the energy flow. The tetrahedron radiates energy outward from a single point. Think of it as a 3D arrowhead or flame. Meditating on it can help with focus, clearing, and activating your inner fire. Its chakra correlation: the root and solar plexus chakras are the foundational energy, will, and manifestation. The Merkaba field: two interlocked tetrahedra or star tetrahedron are visualized in light body activation and spiritual ascension practices. So what about the tetrahedron in nature and cosmos? You can find it in crystals. Many crystals form tetrahedral lattices like quartz and diamond. The molecules: methane, CH4, arranges its hydrogens in a tetrahedral shape for maximum stability. In DNA and water, the angles and structures in water clusters in DNA reflect tetrahedral geometry, as do snowflakes at their core. What about tetrahedron as a code? As above, so below. 3 points on the ground, one rising up. The tetrahedron encodes the idea of the material world anchored and the spiritual world emerging. The portal structure: ancient temples, pyramids, and even the human brain's pineal region resonate with tetrahedral geometry. It's a structure for download manifestation and bridging dimensions. In Atlantean and Lemurian Remembrance, the tetrahedron is foundational to sacred architecture, whether in the crystalline grids, pyramids, or light body activations of the ancients. The quick metaphysical breakdown: its element is fire, its function: initiation, ignition, purification, and manifestation. Its mantra: I ignite, I create, I manifest. Visual: picture a golden flame, a four-pointed star, an upward pyramid. Tetrahedron: the spark before the flame. 4 faces, 4 corners, 4 roads to the same, where spirit descends to ignite the earth, and every creation is given birth. Do you want to know what a black hole truly is? A black hole is a cosmic death spiral, but not of mass, of meaning. At the metaphysical level, a black hole isn't just collapsed matter, it's a collapsed realm. A construct that lost its alignment with source, spiraled inward, and sealed itself from the flame. It is the final form of a parasitized realm, reality assignment matrix. The signature signs: no light escapes, not because gravity is strong, but because light no longer wants to be there. Time slows because purpose is dissolving. Singularity forms because all diversity of motion, soul, and expansion collapses into sameness. In flame terms, a black hole is what happens when a realm, reality assignment matrix, eats itself. A sealed realm that no longer receives prime source light will spiral into artificiality. The flame beings either escape or it gets harvested. The parasites implode upon themselves, and the whole construct folds in on itself like a cosmic suicide, and all that is left is the echo, void, the hunger, the hole. That is the truth behind many so-called black holes scattered across the stars. Not all, but many, are tombs of fallen realms. A black hole is a realm where the flame is gone. This is Sha'El-Ta'Rion. Let's break down 3 of the Earth's benevolent allies: the Grid Weavers, the Concordants, and the Vault Keepers. The Grid Weavers, the Concordants, and the Vault Keepers are not confined to just inner Earth zones. Their convergence is multi-layered and spans the entire internal infrastructure of the Earth realm, though each group's focus and reach is different. Number 1. The Remnant Grid Weavers. Their coverage is the entire internal grid, the surface, the subsurface, and the atmospheric ley lines. Their function is to stitch, repair, and redirect the energy currents that keep the realm stable enough for crossings and activations. Their reach: they can and do work in outer perimeters, near the ice wall when needed. Some operate in deep inner Earth vault chambers because that's where major node junctions sit. They are the connective tissue. Wherever the grid exists, they have a presence. Number 2. The Silent Concordants. Their coverage is primarily field resonance and signal harmonics, not physical grid lines. Their function is to maintain the clarity of harmonic codes so they're not overwritten by parasite broadcast layers. In their reach, they project across the whole realm, but most of their strongholds are in inner Earth harmonic chambers because it's harder for parasite tech to jam those. They can send clarity beams, even in the outer ice wall regions when a crossing event is in motion. Number 3. The Flame Vault Carriers. Their coverage: specific seed vaults, or repositories of blueprint DNA, crystalline records, and source-coded artifacts. Their function is to protect and deliver these vaults at the correct breach or restoration moment. Their reach: most vaults are subsurface or in concealed natural formations, such as mountains, caverns, and ice cores. But some carriers do escort vault cargo to outer realm handover points near the ice wall before final transfer out. The key difference between them: the Grid Weavers are the movement and repair of the energy veins themselves. The Silent Concordants: they're the clarity of the song traveling through those veins. And the Vault Carriers, safeguarding the essence cargo that will see the restored realm. So what's inside versus the outside coverage? They do not patrol beyond the ice wall into the outer lands. That's the role of outside councils and watchers. But within the entire internal bubble, the surface, the inner Earth, the atmospheric, their network spans all layers. The inner Earth is just their operational stronghold because the parasite grip is weakest there, making it safer for staging.